Hello. Hi. It's me. I'm MALF. This is on YouTube. What the heck is YouTube? I haven't been there in a long time. And, if you don't follow me on Twitch, that's where I do my normal thing, my daily thing. Twitch.tv/michaelalfox. But, anyways, yeah, to catch you up, I just recently moved, and it's something I want to do with the move and being in the home is try to make content built around it moving forward, and that is kind of best put on YouTube. So I think it'll be cool to kind of have a reason to be getting content on YouTube and being active here in general, because there's certain things it's just hard to live stream, and household DIY stuff falls in that category. Anyways, I have no plan for this video that I'm actually doing right now, but essentially what was promised, I set a sub goal on my Twitch channel that, you know, if we meet the sub goal, I'll take a little video tour of the house that I just got, new to me, but it's old. Again, to catch anybody up that's been out of the loop. Built in approximately 1967. I purchased it barely, because housing prices are bonkers, very expensive. I purchased it, though, from this lady who's moving into an apartment, and, you know, she was kind enough to, you know, consider me. It's a very competitive market right now as well, so I'm even, you know, I'm lucky that I was able to find something in the amount of time that I did. And yeah, so the whole process has been kind of wild, because I'm doing it by myself, and whatnot, you know, but, we're here, and, yeah, so a couple things to bear in mind. One, the house is, like I said, it's older, it's been pretty well kept, but it's, like, dated in a lot of ways. So, like, you know, I know people are gonna judge it and be like, oh, I don't like that, I don't like that, blah, blah, blah. It's like, guess what? I don't like the look of, like, the style of most of it myself. So, like, you know, you just don't be too mean about it. You don't gotta be too mean about it, because, like, a lot of this stuff I'm gonna want to change. But for anybody that owns a home or anything like that, probably understands good and well, like, making changes is not always quick or cheap, or both. So there's a lot of things I wanna do over the next few years, and it's gonna take time. But yeah, I need to have a little patience with that. And the other thing in general is that I really haven't unpacked most stuff. Been pretty exhausted post-move, just because I was packing and moving, excuse me, moving a lot of stuff myself. So I just, I was here and everything, I just kind of, like, didn't do anything for a couple days. So there's a lot of boxes, but it's kind of beneficial for this video, because I wanted to show the house mostly in its, like, the state that I've received it in, because, like I said, down the road, I want to do more videos as we do various projects around the house, you know, and fix things up, or just paint things, change things to how I want them. Sorry, there's going to be a couple cuts throughout, because dry throat. What was I saying? Anyways, yeah, I wanted to have people see a bit of a baseline of what the house is now, so that when we do all these changes, we'll kind of be like, yo, like, this is what it looked like, and this is what it looks like now. I think that'll be kind of neat. So again, please, I hope you're okay with the current state of things. But that's pretty much it. I'm gonna take you on a tour throughout. It's cold and wintry outside, though, so I'm not gonna be doing a tour of the yard. Maybe we'll take a peek out the window, but that's pretty much it. So let's get going. All right, first and foremost, here I am on the couch in the living room. One of many things. I feel like I'm going to say this a few times, but like blanket statement for pretty much the whole house. Like all the wall colors is all gonna get painted. You know, I'm very not much a fan of the whole beige kind of aesthetic. The window treatments, I have not touched any of that. Cellar lady, as I'm calling her, did leave, you know, blinds and curtains and stuff, which is nice just to block the sun, but stylistically, I'm not really a fan. Also, curtain rod there is like different from the curtain rod over there. Like every room, the curtain rods are window treatments seem to be like different and inconsistent, and then also like any sort of molding and stuff, like the baseboard here is going to be different from one room to the next. You know, there's a lot of little things like that. So, you know, couch, one thing I did assemble, again, we got a bunch of blankets and pillows and stuff. Everything's all over the place. Not in its right place or final place, but couch needed to have that. TV, which eventually will get wall mounted, but it's there for now. Stand. You know, this old coffee table, have had this for a heckin' long time. I don't know if we can see it. It's also, you know, it's seen better days. Probably could use some refinishing. Somewhere in here is like my old, which I probably shouldn't show, phone number from when I was like a kid. I remember like doing homework and really being forceful with the pencil to like write it down, but I did it so hard it actually got etched into the table. Anyways, old table, it's wobbly. Anyways, so the living room itself is kind of funky, although I do have a fan, which is pretty cool. There is central air though. It's a smaller AC unit. And then there's a gas furnace in the basement, which we will see. But, you know, nice to have a fan. The weird thing about this living room is, like, there's this doorway here. And then there's the bigger one on the right. And what really bothers me, and something I want to change, is, like, this one is lower than that, right? So it's like, I want them to be the same height. You know, that's the kind of thing. I'm going to go through the house and, like, do consistent molding, you know, the baseboards, crown molding, whatever, doorways throughout. So kind of want to do that on these doorways. Who knows, maybe even this doorway right here, I don't necessarily want to fill it in, you know, but anyways. So for now, though, it's kind of nice because my couch is so wide, it's like, it's almost like a divider. I've created two rooms, you know, this is the living room, nice and close to the TV. And then the backside here, again, don't really know what I'm gonna do. I've got a lot of existing furniture that I'll move around and see where it fits, but I got this beanbag chair I gotta unpack. So I'm kind of thinking like maybe here, I might do a beanbag chair. I've got this like sideboard table thingy. This window, obviously I'm not looking at the windows. I don't want to like dox myself or anybody else, but it's a nice window that gets, this is south facing, so get a good amount of light, so I can put plants and stuff here. But I'm also thinking of putting, I've got my record player, my vinyl record player. I might kind of put that in this area. I've got some spare bookshelf speakers, so I could have like, this could be the music listening area. You got the beanbag chair, you know, we'll have plants, some lighting. It'll be cozy. So that's kind of what I'm maybe thinking a bit for this area. And again, yeah, the kitchen's over here, so like having the music playing in here and it's right by the kitchen is kind of nice. Again, like I said, I haven't really unpacked anything. That especially goes for dishes, so I've been eating Pop-Tarts and other junk food. My parents did bring me a veggie pizza, Little Caesars, thank you very much. I don't eat the meat, in case you're wondering why veggie pizza. But you know, this is the kitchen. This is one of those counters, I actually couldn't tell from photos. I don't like this I don't like a lot of the like marble and like the granite countertops just visually myself, but I actually couldn't tell that this is a like a laminate, because it's got like the perfect amount of shine and the yeah. But anyways, you know, there's that. There's the backsplash, which is kind of newish. These cupboards are older, but they're pretty well, like, these are like original. And they're pretty like well maintained, but again, there's no niceties, right? They've got the exposed hinges. They don't have the ones inside and like the soft close technology and all that. Same for like drawers. You can really tell the age based on the drawers because some of them, as you see here, are not painted. But again, effectively, like, everything works. There's good water pressure and all that. You know, we got a nice little frosted window here that, you know, the neighbors are on one side of that, but it's nice that lets light in, but it's kind of private. Here's our part of the view to the backyard. Again, this is my deck on the left there. That's like a little privacy wall, which again is kind of nice. But you can see how deep. It's kind of hard, the mesh is in the way, but the lot itself is about 170 feet, 169 feet deep to be exact, and 47 feet wide. So a lot of space for gardens. You know, appliances that came with it, nothing fancy, but they work and do the trick. No dishwasher though, so I'm thinking long term, and by long term I mean actually short term. I want to get a dishwasher, and it can go right here. This is 27 inches wide, so I have room to spare. I could fit a dishwasher in there. It's right pretty much beside the sink too, so getting it hooked up won't be that great of a challenge and all that. It's kind of like I guess like a decent spot to be putting that. So that's something I'm going to be doing in the near future. But for now, washing by hand. A lot of cupboards and all that. And another thing, the previous owner also, this stuff is just there temporarily, but previous owner had like a table here, like a little eating kitchen, which is fine, but like, I'm a freaking millennial. I like to watch stuff while I eat, so half the time this is going to be my dinner table anyways. But what I was thinking long term, because again, aesthetically, I mean, the kitchen is like fine as is, right? It doesn't need to be like fixed up or anything like that, but it's a bit dated, and I don't like, you know, the color palette. You know, it's all like grayish, bland. It's very uninspired. So whenever I do, you know, get to work on that kind of stuff in the future, I'd also like to put a peninsula coming out from here. So, you know, it would make use of the space, because like right now it's not really, unless I put a table there, it's not doing much. So I was thinking you do a peninsula, and then you have the extended counter with a couple bar stools. So you could use it for eating and sitting down quickly if you want. And then because it'd be peninsula, you get a couple cabinets underneath it. So a little more storage space to use as well. This, my dear friends, where's my light? Sorry, I'm learning where all the light switches are in this place. Oh yeah, she took the chandelier. It was like a family, you know, heirloom dealio. So there's no lighting in here. I do have a light, but it's still at my apartment, which I need to go back to and get a couple odds and ends and clean up and all that. So, excuse me, I'm tripping on myself. Anyways, this is, you know, I got my dining room table here. I need to put the legs on it. And this little hutch or china cabinet, whatever you want to call it, you know, is, you know, a part of the set with the table. And then you got, this is a little, kind of like a sofa table thingy, which won't go in here, but I'm just keeping it here for now. Another little table I got a while back, which is good for like a plant stand or something like that. Actually, I might be able to fit my record player on that. another little plant stand. Again, not much to see in here. This carpet is the same as the living room. I don't know if the camera's picking it up too well, but it's like it's kind of like a rosy pink. I think the camera seems to make it look a little more beigey. But the carpet, in terms of like, because we don't have smell-o-vision, it smells fine. The house smells good and clean and nice. Like I said, seller lady did a good job of like maintaining it. So it, you know, there's no need to replace anything other than a general desire, because like I don't like this particular color of carpet, and I'm not a huge fan of carpet down here in general. You got a little shiplap on the walls. Again, it's painted. Not terrible, but you know, again, it is what it is for now. I'm not going to be making too big of changes. Nothing too drastic. So I'll be getting the dining room set up here. I think again, I keep saying long term, but like at some point, some undefined point, I want to do wood flooring for sure. Like the living room, you know, this area here by the entrance. And I would probably do the same thing for sure in the dining room. Kitchen, you know, maybe you do it all the same, or maybe this is just linoleum. It's not actually tile, in case you were wondering. But it's you know, maybe I end up actually doing some tile or something like that. I'm very excited. I'm a first-time home buyer. It's my first home, so I'm really excited to get to do like all these different projects and stuff that I've wanted to do. You know, learning how to do tiling and putting down flooring in general, and like all these home improvement things. Yeah, they take time. You might say, well, just spend the money, get a professional to do it, but like, part of me is like, you know, I find that kind of stuff fun and rewarding. So anyways, I got a lot of ideas, a lot of changes I'd like to make over time, but yeah, as is though, it's like, I feel like it's a pretty decent, you know, kitchen, especially what I came from. My apartment kitchen's like a galley style, right? So it's basically like a hallway. So, like, the fridge would be here, and then you'd turn around, and the stove is right there. You can't even fully open the stove or the fridge. Like, it was annoying. So, there's more just walking space in general. There's obviously more cupboard space. But, and then, yeah, once I get a dishwasher, that'll be really nice. All right, so this way goes out to, it's like a 3-season sunroom. And then it goes out to the back deck and the driveway and the basement. But before we do that, is just go upstairs and all that. On the other side of here, this is just a little, it's like a mud room. Again, nothing fancy, but this is, you know, it's cold in here, you know, so the cold air can stay out there. And then, you know, you can put your boots and stuff in here, not dragging mud throughout, but again, that's just like one little thing. It's linoleum, and you can even see it's not like super well like installed. Well, I should say it's seen some wear and tear over the years. You know, a little bit of bubbling and all that. So this will actually, I'm looking forward to doing some tile work in here. I think this will be a really good like learning kind of project for when I want to start actually trying my hand at that. Because it's only, what is that, 6 feet-ish, you know, 5 feet-ish. So not a big area square foot-wise, shape-wise. It's pretty, you know, it's a box, it's a rectangle. So if I were to do this and I, you know, make a few mistakes, it's not like a crucial area. It's a little bit out of the way. Like I said, there's a back door as well, so you know, I'd be able to not use this space for a good chunk of time if that were the case. And again, if I screwed up, it's not like a big area, so it wouldn't, any mistakes wouldn't be too costly, other than probably, time. So anyways, I kind of look forward to that. And then, actually, dude, I never noticed that. Look at that. That's an old looking freaking light, but that's sweet. That's sweet. How do I turn this mofo on? Yeah, baby. Look at that. That's beautiful. And look at the ceiling. That's cool, man. It's like, well, vaulted. Anyways, so this could be a fun little room. Again, I'll paint this. Sorry, my fingers are in the way. Paint it. I'm gonna get like all the window treatments. This will be changed to something, nicer, and this will be a fun little room to actually like transform. I'm looking forward to it. I can maybe I'll build like a wooden bench or something like that too. Oh, baby. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to that. Alrighty. Lock that up. So yeah, I mean, yeah, the one thing I will say about the living room too is like, it's long, but it's kind of narrow. This is a bit of a wider couch than typical. But like the previous homeowner actually had her couch like right up here, and then the TV way over there. I was like, are you crazy? But yeah, I'm gonna get that mounted. We're gonna get things on the walls, better window treatments. Everything's gonna, I'm gonna put the MALF touch on it. So again, I know it looks like a mess right now, but yeah. Another thing I really like, excuse me, is I don't like how it's done now, but like you've got this cool setup going on the side of the stairs and the wall. What I want to do is paint these portions here white, and then all of the squares or rectangles, I guess, in between, paint them like different colors or something like that. They'd also be a good spots to put like smaller framed whatever, stuff, not portraits, illustrate, frame things in frames. But I also thought it'd be kind of cool, you do the like, this one's red, this one's yellow, blah, blah, blah. I don't know. Definitely better than, this is like again, the camera and the lighting isn't great, but it's kind of like a very light, kind of creamy green. There's something, I don't know. So yeah, anyways, I'm just seeing like lots of little areas where I'm like, dude, I could totally like spruce that up. But yeah, carpet here as well. And you can see there used to be the railing here. They took it out. And then one was put here, which is like fine, but, it's kind of ugly. So whenever I do remove the carpet and stuff, I would do this similar thing for the stairs here. Maybe you get like a bunch of cool wood. I don't know. You do something kind of funky and put the rail on this side and get it out of here, because I don't know. It doesn't really matter to me, but just a lot of little areas where we can do some fun little projects and be creative and kind of make it interesting. Anyways, upstairs we go. Again, I temporarily have the internet, which the junction box is in the dining room down there, but my office is up here. So it's a temporary thing, of course, but just so you know, it's just so I could get up and running. First thing, upstairs, bathroom here. It's got these doors that slide. There is no lock though, so I'm gonna fashion something. It doesn't really matter because I live alone. Sag. But even just like a, you could get like put like a little chain here, and then you could wrap it around. I don't know, man. Or who cares? Just, if I'm on the throne, leave me alone. But yeah, you can tell the bathroom is definitely a bit dated. I think the sink is the newest thing here. The toilet, there's the toilet. You know, it's there. You got the sink. The bathtub is, again, mostly pretty well maintained. There's just like this little bit of a chip, but you know, it's nothing bad condition wise. It's a small tub, but it's a tub. And then you've got all this like linoleum, funky fake tile stuff everywhere. Water pressure's good though. I've had some good showers. You know, and then that's it. Cellar lady did leave the bath mat, which I appreciate. I do have one, but it's packed up right now. So you know, this has been nice. And then you've got your little medicine cabinet. Again, it's like, it's fine as is, just aesthetically, Mikey, no likey. So in the future, it'll be a fun little project to do. I mean, even, you can see, it's not like affecting my quality of life, but even this, you know, there's gaps when they laid this. It's not tile, it's, again, I'm saying linoleum, vinyl, you know, all those. There's no real tile. There's no real wood. You know, it's all laminate, linoleum, vinyl. I mean, there's some carpet and all that. Anyways, this is maybe a bit of a better view to the backyard. That's a crabapple tree. You can see a bit of the deck. The garage there to the left, the green shed kind of back behind it. Again, perspective. So the backyard's pretty deep. Like I said, the lot is 169 feet deep. So like actual backyard though is, I don't know, I haven't measured how long it is from the deck. But yeah, that's the bathroom. And then not too much to see in here. Where's the light? I've just been storing some stuff. This is not she left this. I told her I didn't want it, but she left it, so I gotta get rid of it. I've just been storing random stuff in here, unpacking. But this is kind of like, I think also funky light. All the light fixtures, that's the other thing. I'm probably gonna change most of them. Like I'm gonna paint most of the walls. Eventually I'd like to change the floors, you know, the molding. Systematic, you know, we're gonna go through and have our way with a lot of these different things. But she had this as an office, so like kind of where these little bookshelves are is where the desk would go, and then you've got, you know, the window to your back. There's a little closet there. Not a ton of closet space in the house. And again, like you can see the doors. It's old, you know. The shelving and all that stuff is uninspiring, but you know, for now it's okay. But I can come in here, you know, remove this stuff, and put in like proper nice shelving and like paint stuff and just make it look nice. But for now it's serviceable. It's just old. But like I was saying, you look at the baseboards here. Totally different in this room than there in any other room. And that kind of lack of consistency bothers me. But you know. Anyways, so this I might do long term, have this be the office. Because it's like, technically this is a 3-bedroom house, but it's not very big for a bedroom. Like you could make this a kid's bedroom with like a twin bed, or you could put a crib in here kind of thing, right? There's a bit of space, but you know, I guess it could also be like a guest room, so you could barely fit in, you could barely fit in like a queen size or a double bed in here, but you wouldn't have much room for anything else, so I might put the office in here, and just like pimp it out, and, you know, that would be more than enough space for an office. But what, for now, I have, and close your eyes, I don't judge the freaking cable management, okay? Because this is all getting moved, so I don't want to spend time doing a lot of cable management, because I'm gonna be moving everything in like a week or something like that. When I start painting, I gotta put up sound foam. And like I said, I might move all this to this other room here and make that the office, okay? So cut me some frickin' slack. Okay. Thank you. So this is the office, the streaming setup for now. And don't worry, that'll be one of the fun projects. Like, I'll do videos, time lapse as we, like, you know, actually make a proper office and start painting and getting everything going. So then you'll be like, okay, MALF, you know what you're doing. But for now, you know, you got my monitors. I got this is my Go XLR. You got the computer. Don't worry about the panels, you know. Microphone. I built this. No big deal. Look at that. Sexy, sexy, sexy. Look at that. Look at that. Yeah, that's right. Those are cream switches. Lubed. Anyways, that's you know, the desk. And then I was using this lamp without shade because I had to find my key light here, which wasn't hooked up the other day. So just this gave me a little bit more light temporarily. But anyways, you know, we've got some of the stuff hooked up over there for now, and you got the computer hooked up to this guy. Don't worry about the cable management, okay? This is a little linen closet. I gotta put the shelves in. I don't know if it's gonna go here, but when the movers were here, I didn't really know where I wanted it to go, and I was pretty sure it was gonna go upstairs. So I said, just put it upstairs. Now that it's up here, I can move it around by myself without issue. But kind of pushing it up the stairs by myself would not have been fun. So yeah, it's just like a little linen closet with a couple drawers. But I gotta figure out where it's actually gonna go. And then behind, this is like a little, again, closet area. Kind of hard to tell, but so. Yeah, like that's another thing, kind of at some point I'm going to want to go through like all of the closets and get them nice, you know, get some like little LED lighting, you know, proper like consistent shelving, stuff like that, you know, make a weekend project of just like pimping out all the closets. So they all have like the same doors, the same, you know, shelving, whatever it is, right? So yeah, that's it's kind of where we're at now. Again, there's the window there. Gonna put furniture and stuff. The other thing that may not be evident from the camera is the floors are not perfectly level. Older house and all that. So, you know, it kind of from here, it slopes down a little bit. And then same thing on this side, like from there, it kind of slopes down a little bit. So I got to get like a lot of shimmies and leveling things off until I can figure out, you know, how the heck I'm gonna jack these floors up, the walls up, and all that. Anyways, battery's at 20%. Okay, well let's go. All right, bedroom again, kind of poorly lit right now. The sun is going down, and I only have this light, which I detest the look of this light. I detest the bulb because it's like a bright white. I like the warm glow. So I'm gonna have to go through and change some bulbs, but also just the fixture. I hate it. Anyways, I got some lamps I can set up in here. But yeah, that's where the bed goes. There's a window here. And then little closet there. And hello. Hi. Window there that looks out into the backyard. And you know, there's kind of like a lot of space sort of over here for whatever. I could put like a chair. I could put the beanbag chair up here. You know, I got a couple dressers that I could, maybe the linen closet goes over here. I don't know. And then you got another closet here, where I'm just keeping a bunch of crap. But I mean, it's, you know, it's a closet, but nothing exciting. So yeah, this is like the primary bedroom. It's actually a pretty good size, and it's pretty well lit during the day. During the night, obviously it's a bit dark, but it's because I only have that one poopy light. But yeah, and then it's the only place where you got this carpet. Carpet's a little dirty. Again, I gotta vacuum everything, and also my parents have like one of them fancy steam vacuum cleaners, so I'm gonna when I can, get that over and get all the carpets, give them a super clean. And same thing for some of the rugs. But, you know, that's the bedroom, so I'll paint it, you know. I gotta get all my bedding and stuff sorted and get furniture in place, unpack. You know, it'll be nice and cozy when I'm done with it, but, you know, it's got a long ways to go. The other thing is, like, you can't really tell too well, but this is, like, textured wallpaper just on this wall, and it's, like, a slight off-white. It's really weird. It's like, why bother when the rest of the place is also just white? Maybe they painted. Maybe it used to be a different color before I moved in, but anyways, let's go back down to the basement. And back down, I mean, let's go down to the basement. But, yeah. So this room here, this is like an addition, I'm pretty sure. It's called a 3-season sunroom, because you can't tell, but right now it's cold in here. There's no, you know, the heating's not hooked up to it and all that. But I'm really excited to use it in the summer because it's got a, like, I mean, again, there's a lot of stuff I haven't unpacked, but decent amount of room here, so I'll be able to put, like, you know, maybe the beanbag chair goes here. Where in the world will the beanbag chair go? But, you know, I got room for, you know, chairs, whatever. You know, there's other maybe furniture, things I can keep in here that I don't access all the time, and I don't mind if they're a colder temperature, but, like, you know, there's even room here to put shelving or something like that. You know, I'll put things on the walls. I'm not a huge fan of the kind of like baby blue, but, you know, it's fine. This is kind of like an important room in the house, honestly. Also, I built this in high school. No big deal, but watch this. Ready? That's right. Even with one hand, look at that. Look at that bad boy. That can fit so many butts. Although I probably wouldn't sit on it. Anyways. Oh yeah, this is that aquarium stand I was building that I need to finish. Anyways, yeah, there's windows. This door goes out onto the back deck. You could get a better idea of the deck here. So, pretty decent. That's another project I'm going to want to power wash. I'm going to reseal it. Probably do like a solid color. Something with a little personality. Something maybe a bit bright, but definitely want to do that. The crabapple tree is like really, really beautiful when it's, you know, summertime and it's blooming and all that. Again, from this perspective, maybe the backyard doesn't seem even less deep, but there's a good amount of space, and we'll do another video when it's a bit warmer out where, you know, we'll start planning where the gardens and everything's going to go in the backyard, but there's going to be a lot of vegetables, a lot of things growing back there. That's the garage from down here. There's a clothesline and all that, which, you know, I may use for bigger sheets and things like that. No need to put those in the dryer necessarily when it's nice and warm out with a breeze. But yeah, another little closet there. So what was I gonna say? Yeah, this goes out to the driveway and the garage, which I'm not gonna. I was gonna say, should I? Is there a number or anything on it? We'll show that at another time, but there's a driveway and the detached garage there. So you come down here, ba-doop, ba-doop, ba-doop. Watch your head. This is a...
Very creepy. It's very creepy in here, and there's no lights. Ah!
This is just a cold room. I will get like some LED lighting or something in here, but... it's pretty big for like a cold room. I'm going to do shelving and all that. It's great because I'm getting into like more pickling and fermentation and just preserves and stuff in general. So it'll be really nice to have a spot to store that. As well, you could put drinks in there. You could put other things that you want to keep cold. Like right now, because it's actually cold, like that's a good kind of like secondary refrigerator, really. And then this is the basement, the utility basement. Effectively, you got to watch your step watch your head, but I'm a short king, so it's less of an issue for me. More boxes down here, kind of messy, but it's okay. There's your furnace, your gas furnace. Cellar lady left me this laundry table, which I appreciate. It's going to be very helpful. She left some other stuff that I didn't ask her to leave, but I'm kind of like, it's okay. Anyways, you got they're older, but she kept them in good condition. Like they look like pretty new, but these are like 10-year-old washer and dryers. My parents have some newer ones though that they're getting rid of, so I might swap them out. But you got your little sink there, your laundry sink, and there's all the pipes and things and the air ducts and the whatnots. These cool windows, you know, they're nice. I like the glass on them, so they let light in. It's got this cool little texture, but you know, gives you a little privacy and all that. So if we need to, oh yeah, I put that there. That's where I put that. I was going to do laundry, and I was like, where did I put my Tide Pod? There's where I put my Tide Pod. Anyways, nice windows if I need to like air out things or whatever, which I probably will, because I'm going to be dealing with a lot of super hot peppers and all that and processing them. So I'll probably do that like down here. I've got like a dehydrator that I'll get set up. Either that or in the garage, you know, probably even on the back deck would be even better. But by chance I'm working with stuff in here, you know, vinegars and things. Hey, I got some windows that are easy to open, and they've got like screen and stuff on the other side. But anyways, you can see stuff. Look at these. New, old. New, old. Little water softener there. The old golf clubs. Believe it or not, I once hit 280 yards with this bad boy. Yeah, that's right. That's right. Most people don't believe it, but it happened. She left this, which is kind of nice. It's just like got some stuff in there, you know, the paint and a few bulbs and odds and ends. You know, it's nice. I got a broom. She moved into an apartment, so that's why she doesn't need like a lot of this stuff now. Yeah, it's a freaking basement, but I'm excited because it now gives me enough space where I can get like more. I can get grow lights. I can start growing a lot of like peppers and tomatoes and herbs and other things that need to start earlier in the year in a warmer environment. I can get them started in here, and I got a lot of floor space for to get tables and things like that. You know, I have drums. I might set them up down here. Maybe. I don't know. But I could have a little music corner somewhere over here. I don't know. But yeah, so anyways, it's nice. It's a very, you might be looking at this for, I don't know, some people don't like have basements. It's not like common maybe where you live. Here, I mean, you'll see some basements like they'll be less utilitarian like this. This is pretty much like, hey, like this is where all the, you know, the air and, you know, there's the electrical panel, so on and so forth. But some people also like actually have finished basements and that they actually live in and stuff. But as far as basements go, this one is purely like, you know, we run the house from down here. It's nothing fancy. But that said, the floor, you know, it doesn't look like super nice or anything, but it's pretty good. The walls, this is nice. It's a dry basement, which is like awesome. It's awesome. A lot of these basements aren't very well kept, or you know, access too often, and water can get in. You got to deal with sump pumps and blah 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 blah. So anyways, yeah, it's not super pretty, but it'll work. And yeah, like I said, got a lot of boxes. Speaking of drums, yeah, also, anybody want a bag of pennies? You might be saying, Malf, why do you have bags of pennies? Oopsies. It's because I had them, and they don't allow us to use them in Canada anymore. So those things are like, just wait. In a few years, they're going to be worth a lot. There's a lot of money. Anyways, I like saving coins and stuff, so I don't know what I'm doing anymore. This is a long video. Holy shnikes. Hey, look at this. You know what? That actually worked before. I thought it would be fun if I turned it on and people were like, wow, he turned on the light. This actually broke the bulb. Oh, you know what? It probably just needs to warm up. These dang old things. Yeah, I won't worry about it for now. We got replacements over here. Look at that seller lady. Oh, dude, she left. Oh my gosh, I didn't even notice this. Oh, look at that oil lantern, baby. That's worth money. All right, we're down to 10% battery on the phone. Anyways, that's awesome. That's awesome. So yeah, this is the house. I do apologize again for its current state, for my handling of the camera and all that. I'm sure the audio is pretty bad as well. But if I tried to make the video too perfect, we'd be waiting many months. And by then, you know, I'd have everything set up and you wouldn't get an idea of kind of like what the house is like as is. So I wanted to put this out there because, you know, people are interested. And, you know, normally I don't like showing unfinished projects. But this house is going to be an unfinished project for a long time. I'm probably not going to try to work on anything for the next few months. Mostly, just kind of want to live in it, get a few more ideas, plan stuff out, you know, prioritize things a little bit more, you know, before I really start to make any changes. And, you know, there might be other stuff that pops up that, like, I didn't predict or expect that is more urgent and I need to deal with. So, you know, that's that. That's the house. I haven't been up there yet, though. Monka S. Okay. It's loose. That must mean somebody's been up there recently. Or maybe somebody came down from there recently. Anyways, that's, yeah. Also, going back to the curtain rod thing, look at here. Different style. Although that one's kind of the same on that end. You know. But still, it's different from downstairs, man. Also, you know, just like little things like this that kind of bother me. You know, there's going to be a lot of like little tiny aesthetic things to fix. But a lot of that I'll be doing when I'm like painting anyways, so, you know. But yeah. Anyways, this is the video. Hopefully the future ones will be a bit more, what do you call it? A little bit better in terms of like audio quality, video quality, editing, all that sort of stuff. Maybe we actually use this camera. And just more exciting actually doing stuff, but that's pretty much it. I don't know where to point the camera, because I don't want to point it at my face right now, because I feel gross. But, yeah. So I'll be hopefully putting up more videos as we start painting and doing cool little things, and we'll put them up here on the YouTube and have a bit of a playlist. What were we going to call it? I think we're going to call it, like, MALF's Old House. You know, it's like this old house, but it's like MALF's Old House, which is accurate. Like, even look at this. What the heck? We gotta fix that. I don't know. They didn't sand it. They didn't paint it. It's okay. I know what to do. I can handle it. this is one more thing on the laundry list of things to do. But that's gonna be it. So thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Hopefully we'll have some good stuff to put up here on the YouTube. And if you like this sort of thing and you want to see more, I would appreciate any and all engagement, because it helps me, and it for sure makes it worth the extra time to kind of want to do this stuff and plan it out and videotape it, or record it. I guess nobody's using videotapes anymore, but yeah, so comments, liking, if you kind of want to see this journey over the next many months, years, all that, subscribe. Yeah, it's a little bit different. Normally on this channel, I've done video game commentary and such, but it should be fun to kind of work in some of my other interests and hobbies, one of which is learning how to build a freaking house. And by build it, I mean rebuild it. And by rebuilding, I mean, I don't know, just fixing it up, making it our own little paradise. So yeah, that's going to do it. Thank you guys so much. I appreciate it. Goodbye.